Coach Sides, who's Caitlin Clark's coach, just said that she would like Caitlin Clark to shoot about 15, 20 times a game. If you know, in college, Caitlin averaged about 23 shots a game. Last night, I want to say she had 9 shots, okay? And coach to come out and say this, and I'm not a big fan of the coach. At first, I was like, you know what? There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of this. There's a lot of that. Yeah, well, there's a lot of ways that you can handle it. And I don't mean the pressure. I mean coaching, literal coaching, okay? And this is first thing. I'm going to quickly get this out of the way. Caitlin wins an award, best female athlete or whatever it was for college basketball, whatever, wins an award. 2 days later, they asked the coach, hey, did you get a chance to congratulate her? Oh, no, they did that in the group chat. So one, best player ever, arguably the best player to ever come out of college, you didn't talk to. You didn't have a sit-down congratulations, a hug, a dap me up, or you that girl, like you're her, nothing. Okay, then two, it was like, hey, you know, coach, you said after the game 2 days ago that you would like her to, you know, take that shot. You thought she was going to take that shot. You want her to be more aggressive. Have you talked to her about being more aggressive? No, I've just been focused on defense the last 48 hours. You have yet to beat a team over 500, okay, in your career, Coach Sides, and there's no thought of you that's like, man, let me go talk to this player because I feel like if she's more aggressive right here, it changes the dynamic of the game, knowing that we scored 5 points in the last 6.5 minutes against the Chicago Sky. You know what? Hey, let me talk to our best player. Hey, I want you to score. But no, your thought was, oh, I've just been focused on defense. 24 hours in a day. You know what, coach? Sleep 12 of them. You don't practice 12. So let's say you practice 6 hours, even though you don't, because we've seen the videos of your inbounds play on practice. We've seen that on the internet, which is, that's a whole nother subject. You couldn't take 10 minutes to say, hey, Caitlin, come into my office. Hey, Caitlin, are you busy? You got a few minutes. Hey, Caitlin, can you call me when you get a chance? That shows me either A, she's not interested in trying to build Caitlin up as a person, or give her confidence, build her confidence up, or two, she just doesn't know how. Anyways, next. Hey, coach, you know how Caitlin gets blitzed every single time you guys do a pick and roll, and she's got to give it to Aaliyah Boston, and then I love Aaliyah Boston, but Aaliyah Boston botches a layup, an easy layup. Okay, I get that. Well, you ever thought about running a slip screen? You ever thought about faking the screen so then it's a lot easier? Now Aaliyah Boston's already headed towards the rim because she's not a very fast player. She's a good player. She's got great footwork. But if you could get her going towards a goal with a slip screen, do you realize what that would do? I don't think you do because I've yet to see it. I've seen you run the same play 40 times a game. You don't know how to run anything off ball for Caitlin. You don't understand how to set players up. I've seen no backdoor cuts. I've seen no slip screens, right? I haven't even seen you run a double screen. I've yet to see anything. I've yet to see your players know what to do when Caitlin gets double teamed. Caitlin gets double teamed and the team's still running through the same play that you have set up. They're stuck in the corner. And Caitlin's throwing it and almost gets tipped every time because the girl's not even flashing up. Like I'm very frustrated, not personally, but for the team of Indiana, because you could be so much further along than you are right now. And to know all the people out, anyways, to know that Caitlin is where she is with points, rebounds, and assists, even though you're not creating plays for her, that's wild. That is why I'm a huge Caitlin Clark fan. Because when the Warriors got Steph, they created plays for him. Is Steph a better dribbler than Caitlin Clark? By far. Will Caitlin ever be able to achieve the kind of dribbling skills that Steph Curry has? No, there's no possible way. No. Then why, if you're setting up plays for Curry, who's all the way up here, why are you not setting up plays for Caitlin? That's what I don't get. And to have a prolific shooter like that, how are you not setting up things to say, hey, we're going to get you open, and I want you to shoot that thing? Like, that, I don't think I've ever been more confused when it comes to watching a team. And I hate to say this, don't cancel me, but is this a reason why the WNBA hasn't had a lot of popularity? is because you have good players and good teams and they're loaded. But then the back half of teams not only don't have very good players, and we see a lot of missed layups. We see a lot of drop balls. I've seen multiple full court passes to Kelsey Mitchell, and she's just dropping the ball. Just literally just can't, there was one that was thrown, and people are like, oh, Caitlin, make better passes. Yeah, well, a receiver in football, when a quarterback throws it up, the receiver also has to be able to judge the ball. These girls don't know how to judge it. Kelsey ends up overrunning the ball. It goes to her feet. She does this, and then the ball just goes out of bounds. And you can tell Caitlin's thinking, how did I have better teammates in college? How did I have better teammates at Iowa than I do in the WNBA? Anyways, Coach, come on, dude. Is this what this is? Is that the back half of the teams in the WNBA have lesser coaching too? Because the Sky, they run really good plays. It seems like they have a really good coach. And when you ran your same play that you ran all the time, guess what the Sky did? They read it and they just cut it off, and you had to figure out something else. And it was so on the fly that you guys freaked out and turned it over. That is the part where, hey, running one play or a pick and roll for a whole game does not work. You could be such a better team. So, I feel bad for Caitlin. I think Melissa Smith is a decent player. I hate that they let go of Celeste Taylor. I thought that was ridiculous. I think Victoria Saxton needs to get more minutes. I think when Angel Reese was working Melissa Smith, straight, I'm the boss, and you go out and you give me 40 hours a week, and I'm going to chill at the house in the AC. Yeah, Melissa Smith was working 40 hours a week for Angel Reese. That's what I saw. And then you see them at the free throw line, and they're smiling and talking to each other. Never seen that in the NBA. That's the difference. That's the difference. It's not just the will to win, but the will to not want to lose. You should hate wanting to lose more than you love winning. And that's what I don't see as a whole in this team. So, till Coach Size decides, hey, guys, we're gonna run one more play. We're gonna run 2 plays. Hey, yes, good job. I don't know. I think it's just up to Caitlin to try to take over. But if that happens, I promise you're gonna hear from everybody. If she's able to take over when they're only running one play and not creating plays for her, it's over. It's OV.